Hello and welcome into the Sorare Spotlight. I am Andrew Laird. You can find me as Lairdino on Sorare. Here today, go through game week 61. I believe we're up to finally. See what is at the top of the leaderboards for now. I know not everything is done, so there are going to be some people who are still holding out hope. Some competitions are finished. We'll look at that. I don't have the updated hot streak data yet, but I'm hoping it comes through at some point during the stream. And I want to do a little bit of a focus on arenas, because I've been playing some MLS arenas in the last few, or basically since the season started. And I'm kind of curious what you guys have been feeling about arena and whether you're prioritizing it or throwing some extras in, or basically how you guys are treating arena. And if you guys wouldn't mind sharing some of your experiences in terms, or at least showing some of your results, meaning we can just pull up your account and we can look at kind of like, scores needed for winning either essence or XP or whatever. I'm pretty interested in that stuff for today. So we're going to look into it. Appreciate everybody coming in. Let's see. We got Dean, Carlos, and Alex on the podium. Congratulations to you three. Alex, I'm not sure I'm going to throw your comment up on the screen here, but it seems you are having not a great time thanks to the DNPs or negative decisives from Pickford, Tarkovsky, Tonali, Miranda, Valleys, Was, Ruben Diaz, Higashiguchi, Burger Mealing. That one hit me hard. Michele, Melican, and Dreyer. But Philly Dilly said, at least with a Pickford negative decisive, the Tark DMP didn't even matter. But as long as we're shouting people out, shout out to Zinkernagel, who had a decisive remove to keep his streak of 40s alive. So I saw that he was given credit for drawing a penalty, but I didn't see the penalty. Was it just a handball, which is usually not counted as a positive decisive because he's not drawing a foul? Surface, what's up? Carrie, good to see you. Sean, Hoodwink, Fraxy, shout out to Briam and co. for keeping our streaks alive in Eredivisie despite the Veerman sabotage. Good call on that. Shout out to Jacob Briam. I have him in 2 lineups. Maybe we'll look to see where he is when we get to Eredivisie. So rare soul, good to see you. Mikey Baston. I hit a rare streak with a DNP keeper. How about that? Who needs keepers? Anion, what's up? Ede, Mike, we are Streamlabbing today. Thanks, as you can see with these old old comment shows. Yes, we're Streamlabbing today. So who knows what's going to happen? But what we do know is that we're talking about game week 61. And sorry, I'm trying to pull up my leaderboards here. There they are. Okay. So we have game week 61. Not everyone is finished. So, just take some of these with a grain of salt. So Burrow, good to see you. Also, Bruno Fernandes, good. And the in-season contender rare Elita Saren experiment is currently 1 for 1. And Budo didn't even play, which is kind of fun for you. But anyway, so I guess we could see first. Well, we don't need even to see what matches are going on today, because we know there are some. I know Brentford plays because everybody was like, hey, don't do Prem because Thiago's coming. And so we'll look at that. But let's start with Ligue 1. I had a Ligue 1 streak going. And so, yeah, why not? Let me just move this. Yeah, there we go. So first place, Todd Croft. Congratulations to you. Rui, Jonathan Klaus, always fun to see Klaus there. Mamadou Sangare, Jan Boho, captain. We love that. And Lamine Kamara, 84. What is that? 514.39. Won Division 1 Limited. That's the classic Rui as well. The Boho brace in the 4-3 Toulouse win away to Metz. Pretty impressive, excuse me. Renault 81 is in second. Rui as well, 76 with the clean sheet against Auxerre. Facundo Medina, Sangare captain, Boho and Camara. Man, this is going to be bummer because I have Boho and Kamara, but in different lineups. Not that just those two. And then, oh man, the Toulouse, man. Rui, this is third place. Rui, Jonathan Klaus, Donham, Boho, and Mustafa Mbao from Paris FC, who got a 0-0 win away to, or 0-0 draw away to Strasbourg. I have Strasbourg and Paris FC stacks. The Strasbourg stack was a bit of a mess. Oh, I didn't even see Doué played center back. But let's see, Trapp, Mbao, and yeah, the front obviously didn't do much. No Cabal, no Maxime Lopez, no party. Simple as that. I'll show you what I played in Ligue. I did hit this streak, which it was only the first streak, so it wasn't overly exciting. But let's see, how did I do? I actually, so what was it, 360? Yeah, 360. All 4 lineups hit it. My highest one was right here. Penders, Kerr, captain, Donham. I have no idea why I went Kerr, captain instead of Donham, but 64 from a captain is not terrible. Anyway, Hein and Omabam Idele. I feel like I should just call him Andrew, but here he is. But anyway, 429 in that one. This one was the Monaco stack. That's where I had Kamara. Also had Florin Balogun. Falarin, excuse me. Zakaria, Teze, Herdecki. This was the painful one. Hogsberg didn't play. There's Boho. Pape Diop, such a beast. Doué 84 without a decisive in Penders. That one, that really could have been a nice one. And then I had a Lille stack here. They won 2-1 away to Rennes, and I did get the decisives all here. Well, that could have been a nice one too. Strasbourg, Andrew. I like that one, Mike. So yeah, needed the first streak. Got it with 4 lineups, but there are no additive rewards quite yet in Liga. Not that they're definitely coming, but we have them in MLS, J League, and K League. Anyway, PAOK Demars or Pauk Demars, first place in Rare, Rui, Doué, Donham, Gouiri, and Boho. Gouiri captain, 62 goal off the bench. That's the bailouts we love to see, except for Yippee Kaye. Shout out to him. Penders, Niakate, Pape Diop, Boho, and Kamara. So these 3 really, yeah. Pape Diop, I'm going to give Yippee Kaye full credit for the Pape Diop shout when he went to Toulouse and just started smashing. Like he's been just excellent. And he was the first one who told me about it. So he's second, 1,500. And Tommy Luki, third place. Rui Pavard with the Marseille defensive stack. Sangari Tovan with the Lens attacking stack. And then there's Pape Diop again. There he is. I'm not going to go through all of the divisions because we have so many competitions to get through. And I do want to talk about the arena stuff later. So let's see. F Gambit, first place in Super Rare. Diouf Klaus, the Nice defensive stack, which probably hasn't hit all season, but there they are, winning 2-0 away to Angers. The Alexander Golovin Classic Unique, Tovan captain, and Gouiri. So this 4,000, thanks to the Classic Golovin, which I feel like is a card that maybe I should have had at some point, but anyway. So first place ends up getting $5,069. An extra $1,069 for the Classic Unique. So GG's there. Bambi in second. Diouf, Klaus, Kamara, Greenwood, and Kerrer. Classic Kerrer. No uniques there, so the $2,000 prize is it. And then Mamba third place, $1,000. Bryce Samba, Nathan Ngoy, Donham, Greenwood, Kamara. Also no uniques. I played 2 lineups in this competition. One of them got, I don't know. I was going to say one of them got close, but they didn't really. I have the It was a Toulouse stack with Adrian Thomason, who I captained Lonsware away to Lorient. And that looks like a giant mistake because I had Boho and Donham there. I also have a Donham classic forward that I could have played here. I played a Brest stack away to Monaco. Didn't expect much. Restus went off injured. Oh, he did, didn't he? 60 minutes. I didn't see that. Oh, let's see. What kind of upcoming matchups am I going to miss now? PSG next. Oh, home against Lorient. Oops. I definitely don't have the backup. I wasn't watching, so don't know the issue. Oh, is it Haug? Did he come on? He did. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it either. So if anybody wants to check in on that. Anyway, and then I had the Brest stack away to Monaco, which I wasn't expecting much, but then Chardonnay and Magnetti ended up outscoring Nicolaisen and Thomason. So just a whole bunch of that didn't work out. And I do not have the street data yet. So we'll just keep moving. Bundesliga. Oh, look, Olise's back. Anyway, Kobel Schlotterbeck defensive stack with Dortmund's 2-0 win at home to Augsburg. Angelo Stiller 79 in a 1-0 win for Stuttgart at home against Leipzig, which is a pretty good win. Olise 93 with an assist and Josip Stanisic with a 71. That's Coccinelle 504.5 wins the 2000. Mama Tuang, I don't know. Kobel, Schlotterbeck, Kimmich, Olise, and Vuskovic in second. They both had the Olise Cursed Edition card, which is kind of fun. And this was the Kimmich Special Edition Fire. Hold My Bemble, third. Kobel, Schlotterbeck, Kimmich, Olise, and Robin Koch, who had an assist and a red card. 63 minutes in Frankfurt's 1-0 win at home against Heidenheim. So, yeah, looks like it was an Olise week, which is frustrating after I lost my streak the following week or the previous week. But let's see. I think I got 360 here. Yeah. This was the lineup I was sure would get there. Van de Voort with an error led to goal. Diaz with an error led to goal and a red card and a goal. Very busy day. But this lineup ended up getting me there. Nubel, Bernardo, Stiller, Kramaric, and Undav. Shout out to captaining the lowest scoring player. And then I don't think my last one. Yeah, Paul Nebel, coming up big with Amiri out. That would have gotten 360 anyway. So 2 lineups of over 360. Okay. Rare. Kobel, Schlotterbeck, captain, Kimmich, Olise, Vuskovic. So that's actually the third place limited lineup. Classic Kimmich there and a Schlotterbeck Special Edition captain. Love to see that. Oh, Pearl, let's go. Kobel, Schlotterbeck, Kimmich, Olise, Bohoya. Bohoya's actually been playing a little bit better lately. I noticed this because I had him as part of my rookie card challenge. I basically bought him here, and then he did all this stuff. But he's starting to pick it up a little bit here. 66 without a decisive. He had a big chance created, and 2 attempted assists. So that could have been a big game for Bohoya. Still pretty good, though. And then Rufus 77, Kobel, Schlotterbeck, Olise, Bohoya, and Kimmich. Is that the same lineup? It's the same lineup. Finished 14 points back, but it had the Olise midfielder card, which scored 89. The forward card scored 93. It's little differences, man. Little differences. And super rare. Pranksy wins with Kobel, Schlotterbeck, Kimmich, Olise, David Raum. Olise captain. This is 5 uniques, including in-season Kobel, Kimmich, and Olise. So regularly $4,000 Pranksy could have won for this lineup. But instead of the $4,000, thanks to the extras, he won $18,000. $4,000 into $18,000. Looks like he also finished second in Prem. Wow. Second place, Retza 09. Zetter, Mwene, Sano, Torre, and Nebel. So this is wow. Okay. So the Frankfurt goalie, and then a Mainz stack of Mwene, Sano, and Nebel. That's the Mainz stack without Amiri because he was out. And Bazumana Torre of Hoffenheim as the captain. Finished at 604 points. I think if he captains anyone else, maybe just Nebel, he probably catches Pranksy. And then Swedian here in third, Kobel, Schlotterbeck, Kimmich, Olise, and Jan Diamande. And that's the in-season unique Diamande. So 1,000 turns into, feels like a game show. What did he actually win? 1,969. So won an extra $969. Pretty good. Okay, so that was Liga and Bundesliga. Is there anything else that's actually finished? Jupiler and Eredivisie. And of course, MLS and J-League and K-League's not done. Let's blow through Jupiler and Eredivisie while we're here. So Jupiler 492.14. Marcos Pino from is that La Louvier's goalie? Wow. Christian Burgess, Haspelot, Van Brederode, and Terrence Kodu. Haspelot, I have 1 limited, 2 rare, and 1 super rare Haspelot. Didn't play any of them this game week because they were playing against Club Bruges, and he drops a 92. You would think I would have learned my lesson by now and just play him. But I didn't. Ede said, Eredivisie 3rd division and rare needs to be studied. Oh, we'll get there. Don't you worry. Gexman, second, 476. Pino, Sykes, Haspelot, Zolis, and Gary Magny. And then Menir Denelian, Nozawa, Sykes, Van de Per, Zolis, and Eloati. There we go. Can't skip rare. Valsero 123, Max Prevat, Sykes, Vanaken, Zolis, Burgess. USG won 2-0. Somebody mentioned this. Did Sherpin get hurt? I assume he did if he came off at 45. But I didn't see what happened there. Sav 2,000, $800 with Nacho Miras, Tommy St. Jago. So that's a Mechelen defensive stack. Haspelot, Alcacer, and Burgess. Haspo special edition fire card, just kind of nice. And Jack Stew in third place. Sherpin, Burgess, Titraui, Van Brederode, and Hammer. Sherpin with the 40, and they got a clean sheet, but he didn't get it. I think he might win. Yeah, he wins if Sherpin stays on. Oh, that's killer. Oh, and F. Gambit, who we just saw. Mignolet, McAllister, Haspelot, Zolis, and Eloati. Not even taking these out of the SD card. And then Jeff 07, first in Super Rare Unique. Davey Rofe, Kevin McAllister, Yassine Titraui, Michael Skoras, and Vander Hayden. And that's a classic unique Davey Rofe. Sasuke Uchiha is second. Lawal, Akimoto, Maziz, Skoras, and Dean. Wow, Max Dean. How's he been? No, not bad. Starting, was that four goals in his last 4 starts? Okay. I see you, Max. And third place, Sajasi, Rolf Burgess, Leonardo Lopez. Wow. Skoras and Tibe de Vliger. I won a Lopez rare once in U23. It's a random thing to remember, but there we are. All right. Eredivisie unique. Lucas is first with a go-ahead Eagles stack, defensive stack of Yari de Busser or Yari, I don't know. And Joris Kramer, Sven Meinens, and Ismail Saibari as the 2 attacking players, and then Jacob Brium, hat trick captain. Way to be. We love to see it. Damped Flyer has Barkas DeWitt, Meinens, Trenskow, and Brium. It's a big week, basically. Go ahead and Heerenveen. Go ahead, drop 6 goals and a clean sheet. Heerenveen, 3 goals and a clean sheet. AZ, 4 goals against Heracles. Utrecht won 2-0. Did anybody, were there score draw or like not Eredivisie scores? Like, did everybody win to 0? The only one, oh wait, hold on. So we had NEC beating PSV 3-2. That's wild. Pek Zwolle 1-1 to Groningen. So it was really just the later ones. Saturday, yeah. So Heerenveen 1-0. Utrecht did. AZ did. Go ahead and Ajax. Big Kramer nailed me my 10th streak in Eredivisie Limited. 10th. That's wild. Mistovic 99 though. It's like must be a lot of scores. Let's see this. Top players. Let's look at these top Eredivisie players because it seems like there are a lot of them. Let's see what we got here. So Mika Goetz with the only 100. Brium 99, David 99, Joris Kramer 94, Matisse Didin 93, Dimitris Limnios 90. Wow, Berghuis is back, 88. This is where somebody tells me he's been back for weeks. Second start and now plays Feyenoord. Unbelievable. Van Gassel, 88. Parrott, 87. Saibar. Yeah, it's a lot of 80s at least. Yeah, 1780 above, including Joris Van Overeem. Wow. Pretty sure I have his super rare in the vault. Anyway. Third in limited is Claverboard, DeWitt, Paul Wanner, Ueda, and Brium. Ueda captain there. 520. Wow, look at that. Second and third place, 520.51, 520.48. And fairly different lineups. I mean, they both had Brium, Meinens, and DeWitt. Did they both have Barkas? No, Claverboard and Ueda against Barkas and Trenskow. All right, rare. First place, De Busser, Kramer, Ihaderen, Brium, and Bart Van Roy. Who was it that was in? Ede is in third. Oh, third division in rare. Okay. Pierre is in second. He's in the chat sometimes. De Graaf, Van Roy, Meinens, Brium, and Goetz. Man, didn't captain the right guy. You got to captain the guy 100. You can't captain the guy with 99. And Rupert in third. De Busser, Kramer, Meinens, Ricardo Pepi, and Saibari. Ede, how did you win D3? You won it with De Busser, Kramer, Sorare, Brium captain with the cursed edition, and then Vasilos Sagaritis. There we go. Cool card. Very cool. Congratulations, Ede. Imagine if you actually lost a spot because you captained a 99 instead of a 100. Let's see. Which lineup was it? This one? 512. And I mean, this guy ran away. 555. My gosh. Teams without Veerman were eating good this week. I feel like the scoring was high anyway, though. But yes, you're right. Veerman was out. But it's not like the scores were lower. Like the scores needed to win were lower because Veerman was out. Like these are still huge scores. All right. NL Luke, first place. Debuser, Kramer, Sorare, Victor Edvardson, who had 3 assists with an 83, and Sam Lammers, by far the worst scoring player. But it didn't matter. 577.44 wins it. Finished right ahead of McBride, who had Debuser, Zagaritis, Minans, Haj Musa, and Briam. Haj Musa with the assist. Another captaining the lowest scoring player. Max de Jong did not captain the lowest scoring player in his Heerenveen stack of Klaverboer, Sam Kirsten, Joris van Overeem, Jacob Trenskow, and Max Rivera. Man, a full Heerenveen stack. I guess at home against Telstar, that's not crazy. Do you think they're like big Heerenveen, like they have Heerenveen collections everywhere? I hope Heerenveen are their favorite team and they just won $600 because of them. Oh my gosh, it's basically the only thing they have in Super Rare. In fact, those are the only 5. Wow. I guess this Noah Newjocks. Based on the scores, the percentages seem to make the big difference in those super rare standings. I think that it happens in all of them. This is amazing, though. Bought 4 months ago for, what is this? 200, 250, 340, 400, 436, and just won 600. I don't know what they've won since then, but paid it off with that lineup. Love that. Absolutely love it. Let's look at MLS. And this is where we have to split the leaderboard. All right, so this is limited. Oh man, and then let's see. We can go to leaderboards. I actually entered the limited one, so I can just pull up the leaderboard. There we go. And let's just split it. Okay. So right here, this lineup from Rudy Monter was, what is it? 510. Takaoka, Tavon Gray, Jack McGlynn, Guilherme, and Marco Royce. All in-season cards. 510 won $1,100. The top 3 lineups in streaks would have won here. 559.91. Takaoka, Laborda, McGlynn, Guilherme, and Mihailovic. 560. Obviously, I like that they added this. So 14 people qualified for the Grand Prix. So they each won 14.3 thousand essence, and this one won $300 for the streak. Well played. Second place, 492, which top 5 would have won. Some brutal DNPs in MLS this week, although most of them not without the risk due to CONCACAF. Yeah, there's always something. Let's see. Second place was $600. Andrew Thomas, Laborda, Oni Valakari, Captain, Pellegrino, and Ocampo. I don't even know who these people are. But Valakari with 2 goals while Dreyer and Sverkov didn't do anything. Vancouver went nuts, yeah. New England too, although Gill didn't get the memo. That was the biggest surprise, I think, was the fact that, did they have, was it 5 goals that they had? And Carlos Heel didn't do anything. I had him in a lineup here. There we go. 6 goals. Did he even have 2 attempted assists, 3 shots on goal? Oh, he had 2 big chances missed. I didn't know that. Oh, was definitely not aware of that. At one point, New England was up 3-0, and Gill had 33. I wouldn't say he didn't have a sniff if he had 2 big chances missed. Process over results, guys. Come on now. All right. Leaderboards. Lobby. MLS cap 260. That's not what I wanted. There we go. MLS in season. Sorare probability is up top, 2,000. Scoring 539 with Takaoka, Laborda, McGlynn, Guilherme, and Dreyer. Evander assist was a scam, though. What was the scam about it? I have Evander in Arena, so I'd rather them not take it away. And Harry Trades winning the streak leaderboard, 549.42. Lloris, Porteous, Nicholas Fernandez, Mercado, Guilherme, and Jack McGlynn, rookie card. Absolutely love it. And I believe Harry hit this a couple times. So he got, 7 people hit the Grand Prix. So Harry took, or all of them took in 7,142.9. And Harry won 1,200 with this lineup because of the streak. But I believe he had others. Evander was a quick restart free kick where Valenzuela then dribbled it 40 yards himself and scored. Oh, well earned. Well earned. Don't make him feel bad about that. Anyway, so let's see. MLS. This is the lineup we just saw. I thought he had another MLS one that hit. I was almost certain of it. Under 23, 324. Maybe I'm wrong. 332. For the life of me, I wish we could sort this. Here we go. So we want an additional 600 because he had this lineup as well. Cabral, Engel, Berhalter, Almiron, and Gilavogi. So this is the example of an additive reward that he won 1,200 with his first lineup and then 600 with this one. Harry Trades, just a beast, man. Just a beast. Let's see. Second place was a full Vancouver stack. Takaoka, Laborda, Kubas, Brian White, and Jackson. Okay. And then Ashoka in third, Andrew Thomas, Jackson Reagan, defensive stack with Seattle, who had an absolute clown car. Jack McGlynn, classic, Thomas Muller, and Guilherme. Guilherme's, he might be him, man. I think it's pretty impressive how quickly he has just started to dominate MLS. 2 100s and 3 starts. And missed the New England. Oh, no, that New England game didn't happen. But that's pretty good, man. And now plays at Dallas. Man, that's a good one. So that's MLS Rare. Let's see what MLS Super Rare looks like. Why isn't that going? In season. Guilherme's like Dreyer last season. That's an interesting observation. Like just how he came in so quickly. I don't want to enter lineups. There we go. Lobby. MLS in season. Okay. 580.55. First place wins $2,700. Takaoka, Macania, Marco Royce captain, Brian White, and Zaha. That was 580. Akane wins the streak leaderboard with, my gosh, 640. Takaoka, Laborda, McGlynn, Guilherme, and Sun. Sun jersey mint and McGlynn jersey mint. Wow. Shout out to BHAP here, third, with an RSL stack with Andrew Thomas. So an Andrew Thomas unique, Lucas Engel, Juan Manuel Sanabria, Morgan Gillivogi, and Justin Glad. Wow. In RSL's 2-1 win at home against Austin, and then Andrew Thomas 1-0 win away to San Jose. Nashi finished second, $1,250. Brad Stuver, Thomas Jacob, is probably Tomas Jacob, Miguel Almiron, Latte Lath, and Facundo Torres. I was going to pick up a Facundo and didn't. I was like, at RSL, but this is a Stuver classic unique as well. So that 1,500 is actually, or 1,250 is actually 1,500. Well done, Nashi. And ANTS in third, Hugo Lloris, Porteous, Miranchuk. Miranchuk had a goal. Ugh. Ty Baribo, in-season unique, and a Bogus. Not bad. How did your MLS arenas go this weekend? They were okay. It depends what you consider good or not. But basically, here, I'll show you. My two MLS ones, I finished second with this lineup, which was first for a while. But yeah, like Carlos Heel. So I had Gavran 58, Engel 68, Gil Captain 41, Guilherme, and Gillivogi. Gillivogi was unfortunate. I believe he had one big chance missed. Yeah, he had a big chance missed. So basically this lineup finished second with 3 big chances missed. And then this one finished fourth. It was first, I believe. Let's see, 313. Yeah, so I was 18 points away, and I don't think anyone in front of me had. Yeah, so Zinkernagel, when he had the decisive, I was in first. So it could have been great, but it wasn't. And so I turned 600 rare essence into 800 essence and 1,000 rare XP. And then on the limited side, I finished second here. Kind of surprised about the Galaxy losing a 2-1, losing to Sporting Kansas City 2-1. Jack McGlynn and Evander with the very well-earned assist. And then, so I finished second there. Third in this lineup, Thiago was basically at fault for the goal that they gave up. So that was kind of unfortunate. Shout out to Harry Trades for the Daniel Shallowy shout there. I tried to do a Chicago Fire defensive stack here, which doesn't work when they lose 2-1 against DC United. And I got the DePaul DNP here. And then I won this one. Gavran, Laborda, Espinoza, assist off the bench, Diego Rossi, and Miguel Almiron. I thought Almiron had 3 decisives at one point. Did he not? Did he lose an assist? I swear he had one. But anyway, I won that one. And then this one, I finished 9th. Palencia ended up not starting. Rusnak didn't start either. Rusnak at least played. But so I turned 1,500 limited essence into, let's see, 1,300 here, 2,600 limited essence. So 1,500 to 2,600. So I think it was very successful. And then this was my leaderboard team. I had Eustachio here. I bought this Anton Saletros on Friday, I think for like $2.35 sticks into my head. $2.91, excuse me. And he ended up getting a last man tackle. So even with the Messi captain DNP, I still got 535 essence. I don't think I was remotely, 110 away from any cash. They took an Almiron DA away. Oh, great. So basically it didn't end up mattering because I won this one anyway. And frankly, another decisive would have pushed his L10 even higher. But yeah, I've really enjoyed the the arena stuff so far, which is why I kind of wanted to keep talking about it when we get there. I got a similar ranking also with a DNP. Yeah, I mean, I think there was a lot of Messis out there, so it is what it is. Let's blast through the K League because the K League is just blasting through all of us. I guess there were some actual good scores this week. But there is a game. Actually, whatever, we can look. 440 is currently the top of the leaderboard to win 52,000 essence. And then 470. Oh, wait, this is still rare. I was like, wow, these scores are high. Hoping that leaderboard holds. Are you up here, Sean? Oh, you are right here in third. So let's see. 422 is the top of the limited leaderboard. SBK, Song Junseok, Lee Dongyang, Lee Ho Jae, and Mo Jae Hyun. And then 440 to win limited or winning limited. Lee Changwen, Ha Chang Ray, Captain 77, way to be. Kim Jin Gyu, Stefan Mugosa, and Lee Young Take. Sean, what did your lineup look like? Kim Kyun Min, Lee Young Take, wow. Shin Chang Mu, Park Sang Hyuk, and Kim Tae Hwan. So let's see, 4. Yeah, so 4. It was really only first place would have gotten second on the leaderboard. Wonder where they are in their streak. 6,000 essence. I don't even know what that is for where we are. Nope, I didn't want that. I was just going to quickly go to rare. I'm going to skip it. I actually don't even want to get into it right now. But I'll look at J League because that's done. Where is J League? There we go. J League in season, and then so 4. Is this still limited? Holy moly! Okay, so first in limited streaks is at 544. First on the leaderboard is 444. 100-point difference. Osako, Nakayama, Ideguchi, Nakamura, and Tanaka. 544 was the only person to hit the Grand Prix. Isn't it 460? Or is that rare? Is it 4? Oh, no. 480? 544. So this is wild. So I was like, oh, they should have, had they just gone in the leaderboard, they would have finished first for 50,000. But instead, they're actually getting 100,000 because they're the only ones to win the Grand Prix. 100,000 essence. That's wild. Absolutely wild. Yes, 480. Thank you, guys. So yeah, they take that home by themselves. 460. So let's see. 444. Oh, man. So the top 18 would have won the leaderboard. But look how close this is. 441.35, 441.98. Wow. Going to be some crafting party right there. Seriously. Let's see if anyone hit the Grand Prix in rare. Please tell me the same guy did. The Grand Prix in rare is higher. It's like 520, so nobody hit it. Osako, Kimito Nono, Ideguchi, Thiago Andrade. Wow, I had no idea he was there. Shout out New York City FC. And Yamakawa from Vissel Kobe. Let's go to the rare lobby for J League. Oh, here we go. So 490 won it. So that's the top two would have won this one for 30,000. And this is a wow. This is a is that Tokyo Verde? Yeah, Tokyo Verde stack with a 1-0 win at home to Urawa. Nagasawa, Fukazawa, Koki Morita, Someno, and Hirakawa. Wow. There's your 30,000 Essence winner right there. Let's see. We did K-League, kind of, J-League. Invite him to stream the crafting session. Seriously. We have to book off like 10 hours worth of time. Did we hit everyone? Let's see. Did we get to everyone? Whoops. I feel like I blasted through a lot. Oh, we didn't look at Prem yet. And La Liga. So no, we didn't finish. Let's see. We did MLS, Eredivisie. Yeah, all right. Let's look at La Liga. Oh, Paul is in third. So first place in La Liga right now. What's to come today? Rayo Vallecano against Levante. I feel like that's not going to affect the leaderboard, but we'll see. And somebody actually pointed this lineup out to me. So DeJuge, 515.97. Gazaniga, Laporte, Valverde, Saganikov, Rafinha. Valverde captain got 70. Rafinha got 100. This is the Ballon d'Or edition. Saganikov Fire Special Edition. But the interesting thing that they pointed out was Laporte played against Gazaniga and still got an 87 in a 3-0 loss thanks to his clearance off the line. Seb, what's up? Thanks for coming in, man. So that's, an interesting lineup build. Now, you'll see Girona won 3-0. And Gironi here with the Girona logo, 508. Full stack here. Gazaniga, Daily Blind, Onahi, Saganikov, and Arnau Martinez. $2,000 or $1,000, excuse me. 100 points in bonuses. We'll see if that holds on. And here's Paul, who used to work at Sorare. Escandale, Daily Blind, Comisania, Pepe, and João Cancelo. Cancelo with an 83 in Barca's 5-2 win, thanks to a goal and a penalty drawn. How about that? Rared, more Girona. No Salah, no party. Has Gazaniga, Daily Blind, Arda Güler, captain, 89 with a goal. Cool goal, too. Luis Rioja and Arnau Martinez. 86. Blind with a 78 without a decisive is quite good. Gavin S., David Soria, Arnau Martinez, Koke. Original season Koke. Gonzalo Guedes, it's probably like Gwedge or something, and Saganikov captain. That's two super rares in there, because why not? And our good friend Andreas here, third place, Unai Simon, Laporte. So there's the athletic defensive stack. Again, they lost 3-0. Arda Güler, Nicholas Pepe, and Anthony. We'll see if that holds after today, but should be reasonable. I guess we don't see the full, like, Barca or Madrid stacks because there's no clean sheet. But let's see. Anybody but Carvajal, look at that. All three of the four Madrid defenders have decisives. All four midfielders subbed off. Oh, all six attacking players subbed off. How is that possible? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Camavinga stayed on. He had a negative decisive. Way to go, Kama. And then what did the Barcelona team look like? Rafinha hat trick, Danny Olmo goal, 83. So it was attacking the left side here, or from the left side, which is why Jose Angel Carmona finished with a 0 in 45 minutes. Yikes. And then in super rare, Siganikov, Boyamo. Wow, hold on. This is pretty cool. I don't know why I find this sort of stuff cool. But we had every player here got a decisive. Gazaniga, Ugo Rincon, Azadine Onahi, Siganikov, and Enzo Boyomo. But Boyomo conceded a penalty. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positive decisives and a negative decisive. Currently 583 for Di Del Pio is in first place. Timo Goat, 3 points back. Alex Ramiro, Pau Cubarsi, Fermin Lopez, Rafinha, and João Cancelo. So Barca stack with Ramiro. And Compi 75. Gazaniga, Blind, Llorente, Oyothabal, and Arnau Martinez. Llorente didn't start. So on the podium right now, third place, we have a player who didn't start. First place, we have a player with a negative decisive. And second place, captain the 100. That Barca stack had 2 players on 40% predicted. Oh, Fermin Lopez didn't start. So there you go. Second and third had a guy come off the bench, and first place had a negative decisive. Amazing. I got to drop off at 1 p.m., but if you're looking for arenas and need some super rare ones, I have like 10 weeks of them. Feel free to click through. I'll watch back later. Thank you very much, Philly Dilly. I will do that. Man. Captaining Rafinha 40%, insane W. Yeah, sometimes you just got to do it, man. Sometimes you got to take the line of projection into your own hands and say, no, I'm going to do this myself. So much respect for that, to be honest. And then let's look at Prem. Philly Dilly has 7 more minutes. Oops. Let's go to limited. So today we have, what is it? Brentford against Wolves. First place right now, Gordon 1282, Raya, Gabriel, Bruno Fernandes, Cunha, and Soboslai. So we've got Arsenal defensive stack, Man United attacking stack, and Soboslai free kick goal. SR Monkey second, Raya, Gabriel, Bruno, Cunha, Soboslai. Same lineup. Same lineup. But we have a classic Soboslai with the, what do they call this? Away edition? Something like that. That's 496. So like 6 points back at first, even though it's the same lineup. Raya, Gabriel, Bruno, Cunha, Soboslai. So all 3 are the same. All 3 lineups are the same. Fourth place, same lineup. Fifth place, finally different. Wow. So the top 4 are literally the same lineup, just different cards and scarcities. Fourth, or did we say fourth? Yeah. So fifth place, GM Hughes, Petrovic, James Hill, Bruno, Cunha, Chris Richards. 84, Chris Richards. Gator guy's become a Chris Richards stan thanks to Sorare Set. But yeah, he's been awesome lately. So let's see if this Raya, Gabriel, Bruno, Cunha, Soboslai, did they all captain Bruno? Oh, wait, no, this one yeah, they did. Yep. Let's see if Rare did the same thing. Raya, Gabriel, Soboslai, Cunha, Bruno. Bruno captain, same thing. PSJ, 89.30 in first right now at 429. Wade Can, 426. Hey, something different. Verbruggen, Van Hecke, Soboslai, Cunha, Fernandes, excuse me. So Brighton defensive stack with those 3 attackers instead of the Arsenal defensive stack. Brighton 1-0 win away to Sunderland. And Kane Goat in third, Raya, Gabriel, Bruno, Cunha, Soboslai. Soboslai, Jerseyman, Bruno. So this is the same line. So first and third are the same lineups. Fourth place, almost the same, but instead of Cunha, Cole Palmer. Raya, Gabriel, Soboslai, Palmer, Bruno. Fifth place, Leno, Van Dijk, Soboslai, Cunha, Bruno. Soboslai, Cunha, Bruno. Simple as that. I mean, surely there were like higher scoring players, no? Highest scoring players in the Prem this game week. Lewis Dunk, Mavropanos, Saliba. There's Bruno, 91. Barkley, Richards, Ampadu. Like, there are plenty of other guys. Soboslai. Where's Cunha? I don't even remember what he scored. There's Raya. Did I skip Cunha? No, I just hadn't even gotten him there. That's interesting. Like, there were plenty of other options. Power of XP in full effect there. XP or collection bonus, whatever it is, for sure. Super rare. Riki hitting first right now. Petrovic, Hill, Bruno, Jared Bowen, and Senesi. Bowen in-season unique. That's a Bruno captain. Pranksy second. Raya, Gabriel, Bruno, Burmo, 8 Nori. Anion, maybe you're right. Maybe Gordon, Minta, Richarlison. Yeah, Cunha's, I mean, I don't think you play any of these guys. Who did Gordon play? At Chelsea? You probably don't play them over Cunha. You're right. Look at the AA on these guys. Other than Gordon, it's just so bad. Oh, Rio had 23. I didn't know he even played. 64 minutes. All right. So Pranksy had Raya, Gabriel, Bruno, Burmo, and 8 Nori. And then Mamba in third. Ramsdale, Saliba, Nunez, Madueke, and Chris Richards captain. Surely this picture was taken outside on like somebody's cell phone. But not bad. But again, we still have Brentford today, so let's not count on our chickens or whatever the line is. U23, let's do limited. Youngworth, Jordan Boz, Dahl, Stojkovic, Beljo, Schlederup. Froholt had a 90. I had Froholt in a challenger lineup. And I was like, he just doesn't do that well, or not well enough. Could have played him right here. Full Porto stack. Instead, I don't think I played him anywhere. Oh, I played him in All-Star. I played him in Arena. Man. He's been all right lately. Yeah. Like the 90 AA. Where did this come from? I mean, not 90, 20 AA to get to 90. Won some tackles. He had a big chance created. That was probably the assist. One of the assists, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Obviously, from a decisive standpoint, he's on it. I'm just going to look at first places right here. Youngdahl, Vuskovic, Peltola, Jack McGlynn, Aiden Morris, Troy Parrott, and Jacob Brio. So Aiden Morris, we got to talk about Aiden Morris because he looks like he's kind of back. Actually, that's not even his MLS scores. So these are the MLS scores. So he's not here yet because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 100s and 92. He's not there. There's a fifth 100. But he's starting to heat up here. 89, 85, 68, 85, 81. One decisive. Classic limited, $12. Rare, 26. These are floors. Last sale, 22 for the rare. 11 for the 1160 for the limited. Yeah, that's pretty good. It is kind of tough to rely. Anion said, I was so close to buying him and then realized he will be in the Prem next year and won't do that anymore. I mean, they're not guaranteed to be in the Prem, but they sure look like they're going to be there. And yeah, I wouldn't expect those scores up there. Good on you. So Didi in first with this lineup. What is this? 688. Super Rare. Who won this one? Luke S. Trubin. Martin Fernandez. Wow. Has he been starting? Sorry, I noticed that was a jersey mint. I mean, not a jersey mint, a rookie card. Yeah, he's kind of hit or miss. But that rookie card's super rare. That's pretty cool. Oh. Sorry, my phone started buzzing and I'm trying to stop it. Anyway, Trubin, Fernandez, Dahl. So that's the Benfica defensive stack. Gabri Vega from Porto. So Porto, Fernandez and Vega from Porto. Froholt from Porto. Schelderup. I never know how to say his name. From Benfica. And Mika Goetz. Wow, that's a great lineup. Rodrigo Mora still balling. Haven't heard from him in a while. I didn't see it. Oh, wait. He's still at Porto, right? Here he is. I don't think he's balling. Yeah, a bunch of Portugal guys and Goats. Yeah. I mean, in fairness, there are a lot of young players playing in Portugal. Yeah, not much from Rodrigo Mora. So it makes sense that there would be a bunch of good ones in U23. And then in U23 unique, Pranksy first and second. First place, Andre Gomez, Joel Ordonez, Kiriani Sabi, Lamine Camara, Nico O'Reilly, Schelderup, and Kwanzaa. I really wish somebody else would play. And then second place, also Pranksy, Mikovic, Dahl, Antonio Silva, who had 15 points thanks to a penalty conceded. Arda Guler, captain. Gravenberch, Cole Palmer, Elliot Anderson. Wow. Those are wild scores. Wild players and scores. All right. All-Star. Kacker, Davinson Sanchez, Singo, Kirchu, Inal Olai, Zampedri, and Akgun. So a bunch of Turkey guys and Zampedri. That's GS 9898 scoring 667 as of now. First place. Don, I tell you, you're not wrong about that. All right. First place in rare. Augustine Rossi, Kiwior. That's an in-season Kiwior too. Andres Andrade. Man, he's another one that's like, why don't I had actually had his card for a while. Not bad. Not bad at all. Vanaken, Minans, Mika Goetz, and Beljo. How good has Goetz been? Like, I know he's had some big scores. Yeah. That's pretty good. And then super rare. Heidel, Rauyao, Svetkovic, Soboslai, McGrath, Beljo, and Mamadou Sangare. For CB Mike. Wins a star super rare. And then in unique all-star, Invisible wins with Yari Debuser, Melly Muhlenstein, Yori Bass, Kirchu, captain, Sven Meinens, Goetz, and Huang Inbiam. Wow. Seb, you doing any World Cup prep or waiting to see what they roll out first? I'm not thinking about the World Cup at all right now. Genuinely, I'm not. I think Sorare Set's going to be the main gameplay for it. And I'm not sure I'm necessarily going to buy cards to like you can't buy cards to play it. So I don't know. We'll see. I do want to start looking at arenas. I think we banged through that pretty quickly. I only played one rare arena and finished third. Man, I thought I was going to win this one. Oh, Linez didn't even start. 32 minutes. Goats is the MVP of the Eredivisie. I believe that. You would think they do a cash comp, though, for normal Sorare users for the World Cup. I don't know, Neil. I haven't seen, I'm not privy to that stuff. So I don't know what they'll do. Because I don't think that they have the room to do kind of like what they did with the Club World Cup last year with those sunrise cards. So I don't know for sure. I got this Davy Rofe clean sheet and the Shallowy goal early. Tigres 1-0. 330. So 346, 333. Who is this? Oh, Berhalter. Oh, Laborda, excuse me. That's what I meant. Gallese, Burgess, Guigon, captain. Vincent Janssen, Laborda. 346. I don't even know who these people are. Privat, Burgess. That's Cameron Burgess. Hani Mukhtar, goal off the bench. Mafuta and Max Rohr. Sets would be super lame, but I suppose that's better than the 1 month in-season card, like how they did Club World Cup. Yeah, I don't think I think set would be great. There are a lot of people who really, really like it. Neil said, would guess it would be 4 in-season and a classic. I was thinking more a cash pool like European Nights, not fantastic, but still something to play for. That's my hope. Maybe. I mean, it's just kind of like extending the in-season utility of those cards, which I don't know. I assume they plan for, but I don't, like I said, I don't know. So I turned 300 rare essence into 500 rare essence with this lineup. Two points away. And then let's see, in limited, I did just this U23. No, I'm sorry. This is an all-star one. 306, projected third. Here's another Laborda 100. Who is that? Peter Musa had a hat trick against San Diego. Gaetan Poussin, Zagaritis, Thomas and captain, Musa and Suzuki. Oh, that's Satonio. I didn't even notice that. So I was, what won it? 353 won this one. I only scored 306. Is anybody left to play? Oh man. So I'm 81 points ahead of this guy who has a Cambesas captain. So I'm guessing if they get the clean sheet, then I'll fall from here. I have a Cambesas lineup somewhere. Actually, I might have 2 of them. Probably an all-star. Oh, the clean sheet's almost guaranteed because I have Messi and Watanabe here. And I have 161 points to safety, but I have these 2, and including a Sosa captain. But yeah, I'm kind of curious. Like, if anybody here is watching, or anybody watching here that played any arenas, I would love to look at what they look like, basically. So Philly Dilly had this one here. I'm assuming this is uncapped. Sure, it's got to be uncapped. Worst feeling in the world, being on top of arena just to see someone still has a J League or Argentinian player still to play. Totally. So I think these are mostly uncapped arenas, which is fine. But I was I'm less I don't know how often I'll play those. But this is 302 in super rare. Kalina, Van Dyke, Gill, Zinkernagel, and Koga. And this one is Raya, Gabriel, Berhalter, captain, Messi, and McGlynn. Wow. Berhalter, captain. This is super rare champ. Oh no, that's not an arena. And here's another. Nope, that's just regular all-star. Philly Dilly only had 4 lineups. Does he pretty much only have super rares now on? He does. Wow, no limiteds. Seb, thank you for that. BAS. There you go. Let's see what these look like. I have 3 currently this week. Okay, so La Liga. We got a golden. So what's winning this one? 340, which is Kacker, Singo, Sarah, Oshiman, and Yilmaz. And Yippee Kaye is second with Musso, Lopez, Bruno Fernandes, Dzeko, and McGlynn. Are these uncapped, Seb? Oh, Hoodwink's playing them. We'll check that out. So this one was golden. This one, here we go. This was, you did, so MLS cards in All-Star. Oh, Andreas, of course you have arenas. I'll look at those. Oh, here's Nep with an Arsenal stack. Sure, okay, this has to be uncapped. Raya, Calafiori, Fabio Vieira, Saka, and Vinny Jr. My God. And Yippee Kaye, we could look too. Kickenborg, Reese, Sarah, Oshiman, and Enzo. And there's Nep in 4th also. I wish it would tell you if it was late or not. Like if it was a late entry arena. Hoodwink will help us out here. Not playing Musso was a big fumble on my part. Missed the deadline for the Atleti game. All uncapped, I believe. Okay. So this is Hoodwink. Hoodwink, are these capped or uncapped? If Yippee is in, it's late. That's a good point, Andreas. Good point. So this one is Destanoglu, excuse me. Kim Tae-hyun, Koki Morita, Darwin Quintero off the bench, and Oh Hu Seong. 336 wins this one, or is winning this one. Here's Nep again with a Messi. This can't be. Imagine, wow, Scales over Messi, captain. I think they're all the 100 Essence ones. Oh, okay. Okay. Those are still cap 260 though, right? It's this one, right? Kickenborg was a 0 goalie. Oh, wow. So are these? Oh, it is cap 260. Okay. I don't even know who this is. Like, who does he even play for? Molde? I didn't even know he went there. Is it an Anderlecht card? It is. Wow. Okay. Why does Nep even have that card? What do we think? A reward or craft? Craft. Not bad. Not bad there. And let's see. This one is 200 or 323. Osako. That's Miranchuk. Osako, Lucas Martinez, Quarta, Miranchuk, Endrick, and Jesse Bennett. I'm surprised this fit, although Miranchuk has been quite low. 323. Hoodwink, second place with a DNP. Oh, no. Yimi Chara. So SBK, Kim Young-bin, Nacho Fernandez. Wow. Kim Daewon and Yimi Chara. Okay. So these are the 100 entry ones, the beginner. So 500 to first place, 250 to second, 150 to third. 500, 250 XP. Man, these scores are low. Like 255 for second. Here's another one. Osako. Oh, no, this is just All-Stars. Excuse me. Ooh, Golden All-Star. So 100 pays 1,000. 288. And this got a DNP also. Ferran Torres. Wow. These seem soft. Maybe just because but this is a golden too. So what are it's 500, right? 500, 250, 150. And then 500 and 250 instead of 1,000 and 500 XP. Okay. Hoodwink, what made you start playing these? Here we go. 288 for third place. 342 was first. Radu, Galan, Valakari, Odward, and Soler captain. Interesting. I kind of forgot about the 100 ones. Hoodwink with a K-League. Oh, no. Excuse me. Some J-League and K-League. Tani, Jen, Shoji, Oberdan. Sorry, I wanted to see if, yeah. Cerny and Sago. Lots of good advice in your Discord from the guys that play it regularly. Yeah. I feel like most of the advice, although Andreas doesn't do the late ones, but you're right. There are a lot of people in my Discord that do it. Yeah. Andreas, if you're still here, can you confirm that you don't do any late ones? We're going to have to scroll through about 18,000 lineups here, but it's okay. Look at you, third in Challenger too. And fourth streak. Let's go. It's a nice lineup. Oh yeah, we forgot to look at the Asia Shine special. Let's see. Jupiler, La Liga. Ooh. Love that. So here's an all-star, 360. Oh, Daniel, what's up? Late entries are rough, especially if you guys playing around the times of Barca, Bayern, etc. Yeah, you basically have to avoid them. This one is Kaylor Navas, Koga, Bearhalter, Di Maria, and Bennett. I mean, this Jesse Bennett guy is like everywhere. Grenoble, huh? Wow. L10 of 69. He doesn't have any. Oh, he does have insight season cards. Jeez. I've been sleeping. I mean, I don't think it's optimal not playing late, but I am too lazy. The latest I do is at rewards when I have degened my crafts. Yeah, that's fair. Like selfishly, oh, look at you, first and second here. And do you mostly do uncapped, Andreas? I would assume you do, only because it's easier and you have cards that can like dominate those. Let's see, Cantero, Koga, Hazard, Di Maria, and Sho Inagaki. What does Di Maria cost these days? $5 for a limited, $30 for a rare, including some old PSG ones. He is slowing down a little bit, but I mean, it is what it is. Yorkie Will, what's up? You've pretty much missed everything, but right now we're talking about arenas. So there's K-League, 1,200 essence for that one. And that's the one we just looked at. Why are these different? I guess this one was is this the 100 essence entry? No, that's not. 500 for second, 800 for second. What am I missing here? A lot of 100 arenas also cap 220 and uncapped. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see which one each is. Anybody from Sorare listening would love to see that. I haven't tried the Cap 220 at all, mostly because I found the so the Cap 220s have a smaller one. Yeah, I just find it really hard to get a full lineup, to be honest. 312, 280, 315. Seb, are you based out of New York or New Jersey? I'm actually currently not based out of either of them. I grew up in New York, though, right in Manhattan. Daniel said, I almost prefer the Cap 220s. It suits my gallery a lot better. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Like it is kind of very cool that they have that option. If you have those types of cards. Let's see, Cap 220 All-Star. So it's 200 to enter, 1,000 wins, 500, 300, and then 1,500 essence or XP. Excuse me. Hmm. 260 feels perfect for Prem. You can also find my MLS team for Ultimate Pain. Do we think that's a Messi, Dreyer, Sverkov lineup? Let's see. I'm just kind of aimlessly looking now, but let's see. Under 23, All-Star, Champ All-Star. Here's one MLS that didn't won 600 essence. Contender. I would really just love a filter on this page. Oh, that's killer. I don't like D2. Yeah. Yeah, Yamal off the bench and no Oblak. That's annoying. Anyway, where is MLS? Here's one. Ooh, Golden Arena. Another Golden Arena. All-Star, another Golden. Man, Andreas ran. I mean, I guess you have so many of them. I was going to say you ran hot, but I guess it's not really running that hot for how many you do. Here we go. Messi captain, Glesnes. Oh, I forgot Glesnes didn't play either. The bummer about those guys not playing is it doesn't affect their L10 at all. Oh, here we go. Dreyer, Sverkov. Oh, man. Killer. Oh, there's another Messi. Griffin Yao, goal off the bench. Yeah. But yeah, I'm curious, kind of like what you guys have been looking at. Yorkie Wills. Oh, that's not the worst one. There was even worse. I mean, I guess I could just like, can I search MLS? Here we go. One. Let's go the opposite way. So we canceled this one. That's another Messi captain. How many Messis do you have? This one hit. There you go. I needed 70 points with that Messi lineup. If he just plays 10 minutes, I get 14th. Oof. I get 4th. Oh my God. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. But yeah, have you guys been doing any of the single league stuff? Yeah, Messi and the Houston guys. Like I've been playing MLS, obviously, and Yorkie Will was trying to get me to play Prem, and I haven't dived into that yet. But I have gotten kind of on this thing of buying classic cards to play arenas. And it's funny because I'm like going all the way back to the beginning of the season when I was like, I think, or it might have even been, yeah, before the European season, kind of as we moved into it. I was like, I think Arena is a huge opportunity. And then I stopped playing as much. Um, you have some solid Prem Arena. I have like two. We did this on Friday. Yorkie, did you play any arenas? I know you play Arena overall, but I have dabbled in single leagues of classic cards I have, such as Jupiler and J League, that I'm not playing in season for. Yeah, Mike, that's kind of where I was thinking of going. And you've seen the light. I don't know if I've seen it, but if it returned League Essence, I'd be tempted. The fact it returns neutral puts me off a little, says Daniel. So Daniel, I think neutral is probably better than All Star. Yorkie Will says I only play late. I don't think that's fine, but you do. But do you play late prem? Oh no, you can't play late prem in rare. Kamel, thanks for coming in. Am I right about that? Yes. Okay. So you're playing late prem, like you're playing late arena. So this lineup: Sanchez, James, Havertz, Saka, Gabriel. No, Saliba. Excuse me. And that finishes second to a Saliba lineup, but it also had Carlos Acevedo, Zubamendi, Onuachu, and Oshiman. My arenas are a mess this week. That happens. And Anion said he prefers neutral over flavored. I think flavored, it just becomes too difficult. Look at my Prem lineup that's 55th. Okay. Oh, you got a little tier 2 in champ. That's fun. Raya, Gabriel, Van Dyke, Rice, Rodri, Kramaric, and Soboslai. Anyway, 55th, you say? I feel like we would have seen it by. Oh, wait. I was looking at score. Literally this one first. Okay. Yeah. So you're 79 points away from first with Petrovic, Senesi, Bruno, Fernandes, and Gabriel. Yeah. That looks fun. Mike said, sitting on a K League limited golden first place at the moment. Second and third have a card to play a second game. Ooh, the sweat's real. Need a Thiago goal and a tiny amount of AA. Are there any other Thiagos ahead of you, though? Or like a Thiago captain behind you? You just always have to worry about stuff like that. But I don't know. I keep going back to the arena thing. The single league stuff with MLS I've really enjoyed lately. Like coming into the season, or let me rephrase, the cards that I've bought recently just for arena, like in these lineups here, Mikovic, Yamain, Gilavogi, and Evander. I bought this Evander on Friday, I'm pretty sure. Gilavogi, DePaul, Brady, Shallowy, Thiago, Matt Freeze, Gavran, Laborda, Lloris, Palencia, Soletros. Like those are all of those I bought just for arena this season. I bought a Manu Garcia and Berkey yesterday in preparation for the next weekend. Let's see what else I've picked up lately. I bought a Peck, Andy Nahar, Gustavo. I bought two Forsbergs, Schulte and Crepeau, Nealis, Sealy, Tristan Blackman, Cowell, both of these Gallaghers. I bought this one not realizing it was a forward card. Didn't even know he had forward cards. Calendar, Stuver, Sakaris, Brady, that Stuver. Like all of these I bought just for arena. Yeah, that's it. I had these cards previously. And even the rares, like I bought, let's see. Garcia, Royce, Segura, Engel, Eustachio. Basically everyone from, yeah, I owned the Facundo Mora previously. There you can see, bought 1 year ago, bought 20 days ago. Cowell, Soletros, Sakaris, Gallagher, Gilavogi, and all of these. Daniel. And I just really like these vintage editions, which is why I bought a couple of them. I wish all of them could have been. Would you have bought those cards if it wasn't for single league arenas? No chance, Mike. Nope. Just need to craft a Messi once for profit, right? Yeah. So the big problem, Anion, and this is where I keep kind of wondering if I have to play MLS rare in season, is I don't really have any essence, like MLS essence. Like I have zero. Currently, I have 0 MLS limited essence and surely 0 rare essence. Yeah, All-Star and K-League. And so the issue is I'm basically winning neutral essence, which inevitably is everything else. Yeah, like here, All-Star, Challenger, Contender, Liga, and Bundesliga. I have no MLS. So I'm playing MLS, but I have the only shot I have at crafting MLS cards is through an all-star craft. So the neutral essence works fine for people who play one league. Like if you only play Prem or only play Prem and Champ, like the odds are you're getting a card that you want. Here I could get anything, and I'm not winning what I'm playing. So I do kind of keep wondering if I should, like I played this lineup here, which won 535 MLS essence, but I don't really want to play MLS in season. It's almost like I would be buying MLS in season cards just to win essence to help my neutral essence. Spamming arenas to only have neutral in your tank and then hoping for missions that award MLS essence could be a play. Do they do like MLS essence payouts and missions much? I feel like it's usually just All-Star. I mean, today is going to be, well, today's just that, yeah. Just missed my $100. 406. Needed a Simseer decisive. I think that's what I don't like. You've bought MLS cards to play MLS, but will most likely craft a Bundesliga, etc. I mean, it's not the end of the world. And the interesting thing is, let me go back to this. So if I keep doing it for limited, at least, this is all older essence. Like obviously the MLS essence that I'm getting this game week is the newest essence I'll have. So whatever I craft or enter into arenas will be this. So theoretically the All-Star essence, or at least I guess I think the All-Star essence gets bigger because the other ones get smaller. Just need to use 500 for the league clue every time. Yeah. Sorare has won then if people are considering playing in season to finance arenas. Maybe. I actually don't mind like all-star crafts that much. Like if I play a bunch of MLS arenas and I craft an Mbappe, like I'm okay with that. Because I'm not trying to. So the interesting thing about it is I'm playing all of these with classic cards. I'm not trying to craft cards to help my in-season lineups. Like any craft is likely getting sold or is helping in another competition. It's not necessarily just to help me in that one competition I play, if that makes sense. and again, I don't know if that's optimal or actually suboptimal, but it's how I'm having fun right now. And I feel like that's an okay reason to play. What I am a little bummed about is that I can't set my arena lineups now for next weekend, because if they go over the cap, then they get canceled. And then it's like I would use some of those cards in other lineups and all of that stuff. But I was like looking ahead to next weekend's MLS slate, which is the last one before the international break. And that's why I bought that Manu Garcia and Berkey, because did I buy somebody else? No. So Berkey and Manu Garcia. So looking at next weekend, I mean, not that they have like great matchups, but like St. Louis is at home against New England, which is like okay. And Sporting Kansas City home against Colorado, who are okay. But I literally bought this Manu Garcia for 65 cents and this Berkey for $2.18. Now I did overspend on a Manu Garcia vintage rare for $5, but if they cancel the lineup as the cap exceeded, you get essence back. That reminds me, Mike, I forgot to follow up on that because the last time I don't think I did. I should look into that. But I basically stopped entering early for that reason. Not for the reason of the essence, but Yorkie said, I like the arena grind. I turn loads of random essence into neutral and gain loads of XP. I always come out with more than I put in. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how like soft it is overall. Let's see, what's my essence look like? Like I have plenty of essence for limited. Using even 300 a pop for rare is a lot for me. In super rare, I'm not going to do it because my cards I don't think are good enough for it. But I like the idea. I like only five players. Excuse me. I really like the capped portion of it. I think it's really well done. Maybe I'll check out the cap 220s for next weekend. But like I don't have enough classic Bundesliga cards or classic Eredivisie cards to play those single league comps. And I don't really want to play my in-season cards in arena lineups. Cap 220 is kind of interesting. Like I'm more drawn to cap 220 than I am uncapped. The only benefit of uncapped is obviously you can play whatever you want. But I don't have like the super cards, or I don't have that many. And so coming up against uncapped lineups, I feel like I'm at a disadvantage. But cap 220, yeah, that's interesting. Like I don't think I could make one. I don't have. Bake is 40. Oh, but he already played, right? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this. Yeah, I don't know. But it's super interesting to me, and I obviously scores to win are going to be so variable because if you have one player, one lineup that just totally goes off in your arena, then it's like, oh man, I needed 390 to win this one and only 290 to win another. But like this one, 301 for second place, 328 wins it. No XP, obviously, no collection bonuses, but which is, I think, another benefit to these cards because I can go out and buy a 0% card and it doesn't even matter. Like the bonuses are just the captain bonus. Yeah. I wonder if I'll, in the European kind of off season, look to add more European cards and then play arenas in Sorare 27, something like that. Hey, Bear, what's up? Been a minute. Good to see you. But also, like this lineup here, 271 won 535 essence for me, like 500 essence. with my DNP Messi there. I don't think I can reasonably. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Not Haber, as in Ryan Haber. That's Aber. And maybe the H, you actually do pronounce it, and it's like Heber or Haber. But it is not Ryan Haber. No. Shout out to Ryan Haber, though. What do like MLS in-season secondary market stuff? Like McGlynn. I was gonna say $8 is cheap, but it's because it's not $92. It seems like a little more than I would want to spend. Even though I just like totally dove into ones in last week's for this lineup that I had last week. Like I bought Gavran, Engel. I don't even know what I paid for them. Let's say Gavran was, I bought all of these on the secondary market. $12 for Gavran. Engel, and we looked before, Soletros was $2.91. Whoops. And Gilavogi. So Engel was $6. Oops. Gilavogi was 17. Okay. And then I have the Messi. Wonder if I could just run this lineup next week. So Chicago at Philly, which is not ideal. RSL at San Diego. That's about as bad as you can get. Toronto should be all right. Home against Columbus, and then Messi's Messi. When is Harry paying you the $1,000 he said you'd win? Seriously? Seriously. I had Gilavogi from Lons, pure luck. That's fun. Where's MLS? Oh, yeah, and I have Eustachio if he comes. Oh, and Werner. Yeah. Toronto have a ton of home games. You're right. That's why I have them. For those of you who are unaware, MLB has launched on Sorare. So you can get all your MLB cards for the American League starting today. Auctions are live. There's your Aaron Judge. Werner looks good with San Jose. You can loop him in. Yeah, I guess. Philly are just terrible now. I hope so. Ooh, we got a little. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Pick up a cheeky Maxi Morales. No rares on the market. But yeah, that's kind of like what I'm trying to do arena wise. And maybe I'll end up doing more single league stuff. Did anyone enter any single league La Liga lineups, arena lineups? Like how many Barca and Madrid players are there in La Liga with a cap of 260? That's sort of what I'm curious about. Can you win enough? Can you win enough without those guys? Or Ligue 1 without PSG and Marseille? That's probably fine. But like Yamal is an L10 of 82. Mbappe 73, Valverde 76, even Joan Garcia 64. Like these guys are almost unplayable in Cap 260. They won't fit there. Yeah, that's sort of the point, right? Like Mike, nice work. 13,000 essence. Let's see. Golden K-League Arena. Mike, run good, man. Love it. Won $11 here. Just killing it. 2 European cards. Cheater. Let's see here. Contender MLS Rare. Freeze Matthew, Elliott, Marinchuk, Rossi, and Zimmerman. Love that. But anyway, All-Star. Here we go. La Liga. Escandel. So 311. And you captain the highest scoring guy, which seems good. 321 won it with a, is that an athletic stack? Athletic Club stack. No, sorry. Well, yeah. 3 players from Athletic Club who lost 3-0. Musso and Molina from Atletico Madrid. Like, if you really want to get in the weeds of La Liga, I feel like this is perfect. Bear, this is for game week 61. Like, what I'm looking at is game week 61. That's very interesting, Mike. It's, oh man. Yeah, one thing I like about all my Prem collections is as they spread out around the world, it gives me so many more options every year. Very rarely do they go to a red X. Yeah, that's a good observation. Excuse me. And then you can kind of play them anywhere. Yeah. I'm not really looking to add anybody to, like, I'm not looking to add La Liga today. Sorry. So what I was looking at was 61. I'm not looking to play La Liga next weekend, but it was just kind of curious what single league looks like. Like, I don't think I can even, let's see. I guess for Ligue 1 I could. I'm not going to submit the lineup. But for Ligue 1, Cap 260 for this weekend. I only have in-season Ligue 1 cards, so I doubt I would play any of them. But let's see. We've got Cone is 57. Auxerre away to Marseille. Oh. But like, I'm not, yeah. So Trap and Bao is 57, which is kind of high. Where's Otavio? 51. Oh, he's not even playing anymore. Vitinha, like, are you going to play a Vitinha? Cabal was suspended. Oh, thigh injury? I thought he was suspended. Barco 49 at non. I guess you could put a decent lineup in. Boho against Lons. Hines 55 at Ren. That's not good. Donham's a 50. Actually, could you do that? Boho, Donham. Yeah, you still have. Yeah, I guess you could do a pretty decent lineup. Oh, and Bao. 260 on the dot. So, like, what's a Boho Classic Limited? $3. Rare $11 from his Circle Bruges days. While my Emmanuel Agbadou was relegated with Reims, played for Wolves for 6 months, and is now at Besiktas. I love that. Trap Classic is $20 in rare and $5 in limited. Is that a PSG card? Oh, no, Frankfurt. He didn't go to PSG. That was a weird. Oh, looks like his shirt, his name is on the shirt, and then the sponsor is like bleeding through, but it's actually the other way around. Yeah, you could do some cool stuff, I think. Let's face it, if you play a 60 plus, the other 4 are 50 average. Right. Which isn't great. But it is kind of just an interesting, like how much you can get away with it. Like 48 is pretty low. 390 for his classic. I think I have, what do I have? Oh, I do have a class. I think I might have this vaulted. I do. I'm going to have to take that out. Actually, what was the vault value? 20? Unseal value is 20. Is he currently still 20? He is. All right. But he also had a huge game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So a 62 is going to drop off. No, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So a 35 drops off and gets replaced by an 80. So his 48 is not going to be quite as fun. The standard Liège cards are mids. Leave it there. Most of them are mids, Mike. He has very few forward cards. Like the current seasons are mids. It's just the honeycombs that are not. Like he's got 2,389 midfielder cards and only 224 forwards, including 3 super rares, of which I have one. And I think is unique as a forward. Yeah, it is. I'm not even sure the forward card scores any better. 80 and 43, 86, 48. I guess it does. But his also his L10 is higher. Yeah, 52 L10. Why would I want all of that? Because I have a special edition. I'm not really interested in that, though. Sorry. But yeah, I think the. Oh yeah, you have a lucky forward rare. Excuse me. But yeah, I think there's a lot to do, and I think the single league. I'll be honest that I wasn't a huge single league comp guy, and the more I play, I'm not sure I actually am changing my mind that much. But for some reason, single league arenas with the cap make it feel like a better competition to me. And so I'll continue to like look into stuff like that. I'll continue to see what the MLS one does for me, the experience that is. And, you know, if it ends up being fruitful, like why wouldn't I just keep doing it? You know, stuff like that. So yeah. And I could just play this lineup right here. Let's see what that costs. Barco. Whoops, wrong Barco. Although again, this is pre. So let's call it 550. 1050. $15. Like doing this, you're just kind of like 19, 22-ish. So $22 to make this lineup in Classic to play in Arena. Now, you would never do that to play one Arena lineup, but you can play that for the rest of the season if you want. and next season and the rest of time, as long as they play. Single league Eredivisie, whoever Heracles are playing got to be profitable. It could be. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think there are a lot of opportunities here, and it's just, having to use Essence to enter. I know a lot of people don't like, but it's a really fun game mode and the ability to only have to beat 9 other people to finish first is a huge advantage to me. And so being able to, basically buy classic cards and have a meaning for them is what we've all been wanting, right? And not having to say, oh man, I'm just going to lose to another Barca stack. Because the only Barca stack you're losing to is like Joan Garcia and 4 backups. And even then, their L10s are probably high enough. Like looking at Yamal's, it's just super hard to get Yamal in a lineup. So even if you do play Joan Garcia with his 70, or this still says L15, but you would need the random Andreas Christensen to come back and start, Gavi, who is back, Bernal. Like, is that the lineup that you're scared of? Ferran Torres, Lewandowski. You're not facing the Garcia, Pedri, Yamal, Rafinha lineups. I haven't tried these only league arenas. Going to try the MLS one. I have a lot of good MLS 2025 guys. It's worth, I mean, why not? Why not? To at least try it. It just seems like a worthwhile thing to at least try if you're sitting on a lot of classic cards. Like I went into this, actually, I guess it's too late now, but like I went into this weekend with loads of cards I was not using. Can I actually pick that? I thought there was like no. Maybe you can only do it on somebody else's. I thought you could see basically lineup cards that were in lineups versus weren't. But yeah, I think there's something there. And I'm going to keep trying it. That's all. So that's all I got for today. Thanks everyone for coming. If you're looking for more content from me, you can find it over on the Sorare with Laird YouTube channel. I also have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/Andrew M. Laird. It's also called the Laird Social Club. So you can check that out. Supports all of the content that I do, gets you some exclusive perks like our member Discord, some members only videos, all the live streams that I do are all there. So it's the way that, oh yeah, there you go. Not in lineup. Thank you, Mike. Actually, as I'm saying goodbye, let me do that quickly because I was looking at how many goalies I didn't use. Mantle, Schulte, Crepeau, Stuver, Calendar, Freeze, Hornacek, Safin. It was actually more on the rare side. Good shout, Mike. Appreciate that. Here we go. Goalies I didn't use. Maybe. There we go. Understall. I guess it's not a lot of starters. Leno. Missed out on that Olofsson, although they didn't play well. Unsame. Anyway. Thanks everyone for coming. Sorare with Laird on YouTube. Patreon.com/Andrew M. Laird if you're looking for to support the content. I'll be back on my channel tomorrow with Harry Trades talking about a whole bunch of stuff. And hope to see you there. Good luck in the final day of the game week. And please make sure you get outside.